What you guys, got another video here for you, how to get a graphics card in 2021. This seems to be the only viable way of getting a graphics card in 2021, whether it be buying used or new computers with a GPU in it. You can see here we've got a gaming PC here up for sale. It's got 34 bids on it, £620. And the reason why it's selling for that much is because of the GPU. It's got an RTX 2060 in it, 8 gigs of RAM, and an i7 8700. But I'm pretty sure the price for an RTX 2060 is a lot more than what it would be to buy that whole computer and just to get your hands on that graphics card. Is it worth doing? I personally wouldn't do it, but a lot of people are turning to this method to get their hands on a GPU. Look at this one here. A custom gaming PC, Ryzen 5 2600 GTX 1060, DDR4 16 gigs of RAM and an 80 plus gold 650 watt power supply. He wants £600. Now, no one's made a bid on it because it does only have a GTX 1060 in it, and it's an older Ryzen 5 2600. So he is asking a good starting price there of £600. I personally wouldn't pay it, but people have been paying quite a bit of money just for the GTX 1060s, 6GB cards. And as you can see here, they're going up to a range of £250 to £300, which is quite a lot of money for that particular card. So obviously people are jumping on the bandwagon trying to sell their old PCs. You can see here, custom Ryzen 5 2600, 16 gigs of RAM, and also a Radeon 580. And he's also got a price of $540 up there at the moment. It's got 18 hours to go, one bid on there, and someone's bid £540. And that's quite a lot of money for that particular type of machine, I personally think, because, you know, you can build probably a new PC at that sort of price. Again, people are just wanting to get their hands on GPUs, and because there's such a shortage, they're willing to pay stupid amounts of money. This one here is £900. No one's bid on it at the moment because it's quite a high entry fee. £70 delivery, i7 9700K, RTX 2070 and 16 gigabytes of RAM and 1 terabyte hard drive space. You can see here that's what it's going for, and he wants that money because of the GPU in there. So I mean, he's hoping to get quite a bit of money so he can probably go and build himself a brand new PC when the market comes back to some sort of normality. But at the moment, there's no way I'd pay that sort of money for that machine. Here's another one, gaming PC, £850 starting price, and it's £1,200 buy it now price for this PC. What's the specs? We'll take a quick look at those and see whether it's worth that amount of money. Starting a PC off at $850 is a big ask. It's only an i5 9600KF and a 1660 Super Ventus Super on there. So basically, it's not the best card, but he's asking all that money just because he knows people will pay it for the GPU. There's another one here. No one's bid on this one, £1,500. Also, this is an RTX 2080. It doesn't look that great inside, to be honest with you, but he does want $1,500 starting price, and no wonder no one is buying it. You can see here it does have the i7 and 16 gigabytes of RAM and an MSI 797 Gaming 5 motherboard on there and a 750 watt power supply. I still wouldn't pay that amount of money for it, even if it had an RTX 2080. They were selling for £500 not so long ago because of the Nvidia scandal, where they were basically saying that the brand new 3070 outbeats the RTX 2080 Ti. So that's only a 2080. And again, they were selling for peanuts not so long ago, and he wants to now cash in. This one, I'm not so sure about this one, whether he's going to get any money for it, but he's just putting it up there because of the GPU. It's got a 750 Ti in it. It's got a cheap power supply. It does need a clean. And to be honest, it's pretty old. But it's a starting price of £100. He's probably trying his luck to see whether he can get some money for it. And again, that GTX 750 Ti in there, maybe someone needs a card, they might buy it. I personally wouldn't. It's old. And you can see AMD A6 6400 CPU, not that great. Here's another one coming in with a hefty starting bid of £950. Looks pretty tidy inside. Well, it does need a bit of cable management, but you can see here He's cashing in, trying to get money for his system. It's got a Ryzen 5 3600 and also got some Vengeance RAM in here, which is the cheapest RAM you can sort of buy, really. A Samsung 970 Evo Plus and a bunch of other bits and pieces on here. Specs aren't too shabby, but it's the GTX 1070, which is probably that he's hoping people are going to pay a lot of money for. Here's another one here at 26 minutes to go. This is a HP Omen 880, 1TB hard drive plus 128 gigabyte NVMe drive in there. And also it does have an i5 8th generation CPU in there. And also the GPU in there is a GTX 1660, not boxed. What that means, I don't know. But basically, hopefully it was inside the machine. But again, it's pretty a hefty starting price there. No one bought that machine, by the way. Here's another one. PC Gaming Ryzen 7 3800X. Big hefty starting price here. Someone's bid on it, £970, two bidders. Again, the reason why this will probably end up selling is because of the GPU that he's selling inside this machine. It is only an RX 580, believe it or not, which is a bit under par for that system. Here's another one. Looks pretty dirty. No bidders on it. Reserve not met. He wants £1,250 for this thing. It looks absolutely disgusting inside there. But starting price is £650, way too high. And some people will buy it. That's what they're hoping for. But it's got an RTX 2060 in it, and this is what people want. So it's given 10 months warranty, and it's got 16 gigabytes of RAM, 1TB hard drive. But it is all used. This is the thing. These are all used PCs. They're not brand new. And people are putting up massive prices. So the used market has gone through the roof. Here's another one here. Because it's got a GTX 1660 Super in it, it's already at £558. And that did go actually up quite higher once the timer stopped. I didn't get any recording to it, but it did go quite a lot more money than that. And it's just a Cyberpower gaming PC, and it's already going pretty high. And again, these cards are not that expensive to buy when you could get your hands on them. Now, the other option available is to either buy a refurbished open box PC or buy a new PC, which is a pre-built. Now, I don't normally recommend people buy pre-builts, but this is probably the only way you're going to get your hands on a brand new GPU, because at the end of the day, they're inside these PCs here. You can see Dell's got 1650s and 1660s. Supers here, this Lenovo site. Now, I've not done much looking on here. I know a lot of people have been buying these up and then taking the cards out and selling them on eBay at ridiculous prices and then actually paying for that PC with that card. And there's another one here which you can pick up, pretty cheap PCs. Some have 1650s, 1660s and 3060s in them. You just have a look here. Of course, they're very expensive prices, but they're some of the cheapest prices around compared to buying a used one on eBay. But you can buy new ones on places like that. I would just not buy them off of eBay, full stop. So it's not all to do with crypto mining. It's to do with people that are driving prices up themselves by buying machines like these and then ripping the cards out and putting them straight on eBay, or putting themselves on the list to get a pre-order and then sticking them straight on eBay. So gamers are doing it too. They're cashing in on it. So it's not just crypto miners that are doing it. And why there's buyers, there's always going to be people willing to sell them at those ridiculous prices. So just don't buy into it and just stop it and just wait until the market comes back to some sort of normality. And then you can buy your card at a reasonable price instead of paying these ridiculous prices that you're seeing here. Anyway, I think that's going to be about it for this video. Just a quick one. My name has been Brian from briteccomputers.co.uk. Just want to say a big shout out to all my YouTube members who have joined my YouTube members group. I really do appreciate the support, and I shall see you again for another video real soon. Bye for now.